How's it going, everybody? So my name is Willie Ernesto, and I am the creative director of the brand now known as WHTLST. Now, for the past 2 years, I started documenting my journey on building out this brand. So the video that you're about to see is a video that I made back in June of 2023. Now, there's a lot of things that have changed since then, but this is my journey that I have documented, and I've been documenting it because one day, which is now, I knew I was going to post it. So I hope you enjoy watching the journey. These videos that you'll see, they'll have dates attached to them, and they will kind of eventually lead up to where I'm at currently. But I hope you enjoy the video, and welcome to the WHTLST. Yo, what's good, everybody? So this is Wartortle with Junks XYZ in my keybook. But this is my first go at documenting what I'm doing when it comes to what I'm doing with Junks. So right now I'm actually packaging up the sweaters. This is the first edition. Here, I'll flip the camera so you can see. So I got, I've got the sweater all folded up. Excuse the mess in the back. That's my workstation, which is my dinner table. But I got the sweaters all folded up, and I'm about to wrap it up in the tissue paper. I'm gonna work on documenting what I'm doing with the brand, so you guys can see like the behind the scenes, on what's going down. So on the sweaters, I got the tags print, stitched out. So took out the old tags from this original sweater and stitched these in here. I also got the hang tags made, stitched that in. Sometimes the tags can go. Sometimes I can get the tag stitched in with the neck tag. But if the machine misses it, then what I do is I just kind of get a string. If you can see in here. I get a string and I just kind of tie it in there, and tie it on the back so that it hangs right there real nicely. And then this is the embroidery here. It's the Junks icon right there. So I did 2 different colors. So I wanted it to be like a similar color to the sweater, so it's real subtle, but also I don't want it to like blend into where it's not visible from if you're walking from afar. So we tried a couple different colors. Let me see if I can bring those out. But we tried a couple different colors, and this one was one that really stood out on the sweater while still being subtle. And I also wanted the eyes to pop, so that it's the Junks. You know what I mean? To kind of make that Junks, that original Junks icon stand out, and as well as the beanie, which was the first Junks that. The first Junks icon that I drew was this silhouette here. So it was the head with the eyes and the beanie. Presentation and quality is like my #1 priority when it comes to, building this brand. A lot of this is done by myself, aside from like sourcing the blanks and, the embroidery, the design of this. I went to the embroidery shop and I stayed there with them for about, maybe 2 hours, embroidering different shades of blue for the logo to see if, what color really goes best with the color of the sweater. And when it came to designing the box, just making sure the sizing was right with the Junks logo, and look at the NFTs on there. When it came to getting these NFTs on here, I was on a Twitter space with some of the Junks fam, and I told them, hey, send me some of your NFTs because I'm gonna be making a new PFP for the Junks page. So this is actually the PFP on the Junks page, aside from this color Junks here. This, here it would say, hello, my name is Junks, if you've seen the PFP on the Junks page. But this background part of it is the same. And this is, these are NFTs owned by the community. And, they submitted them to me, and I put them, so it's, right outside of the packaging, and it's all about presentation, you know what I mean? So you open up a box, it's going to be A Wartortle Creation. You're going to have the packaging right there, branded with Junks on it. Through the tissue paper, you're going to be able to see, more Junks branding. Hello, my name is Junks. You're gonna see the tag there. You can't really see the sweater, but but I think that's, I actually like that, because what stands out is the branding right in there. It kind of builds that excitement. But this box alone, I'm amazed. I'm amazed with how this packaging all came together. So this silhouette right here was like the first version of the Junks I made, obviously without the lasers, without the earrings and tattoos and all that, but this silhouette with the beanie, the eyes, the face, the mouth, all that was the first. What it did have though was like, I did put the joints in the beanie there, and I also had a joint coming out of the mouth there. So that was like the first actual silhouette of this character. And so I started to grow on this. I started to get this as this was the foundation, and I started to get these pieces and really, start expanding on the headpiece. So you can see, like, I made that different hairstyles, a hat, started adding glasses to it, the mustache. I added the lasers, different types of glasses, changed the color of the eyes, added like the stoned eyes like we have here, the beard, the mouths. So I really started changing all that. I started adding the tattoos and different tattoos, earrings. So took off the little puff on the puff ball on the beanie, and what I did was I turned it into hair. So this is supposed to look like hair brushed back, and it has a headband on. I wish I started documenting earlier when it came to making the NFTs and all of that, but this is the start. For me, this is like the beginning of the start of something bigger when it comes to Junks. This is the start of the Junks brand, and I'm extremely excited to be, I'm excited for you guys to get these in the mail and like just see everything that all the thought that came from the moment I started the artwork for the Junks. This was back in 2018 when I first drew it out. I did not know that it would be turning into something this big. So I'm excited how far this has come, and all the thought that has kind of gone into the design of the sweater, and the design of the tags and the box and the packaging, and all of it coming together is just real exciting for me. From the smell that you're gonna get when you open the box. When I went to Macy's, I was there for probably about an hour, just trying. I feel bad for the lady that was helping me out, but I told her, okay, look, I'm looking for this specific scent. If you can like help me find this specific scent, this is what I'm looking for. And she's like, okay. And starts bringing out different colognes, spraying them on the little paper, and I'm like smelling it, and I'm like, no, that's not it. And as I'm smelling it, what I'm doing is I'm visualizing this specific sweater. So I'm visualizing the sweater, and I'm smelling the cologne, and I'm trying to see if it matches, the look of the sweater. And I couldn't. I was there literally for an hour going around the this cologne booth, just smelling different colognes, and all the smells just started to like mix in my nose, and like it was when I smelled this one specifically, this is not even the scent that I was looking for, but when I smelled this scent specifically, I was able to visualize this scent on the sweater. And so just this, I just want you guys to really see the thought that's going on behind the scenes when it comes to building this out, because this is about a year's worth, maybe 2 years worth of work that's coming out, and being presented to you guys. It's not something that just kind of came out of nowhere. So I'm introducing you guys to the Junks brand. And I hope you guys enjoy it when you guys get your boxes in the mail. Yeah, this is the first edition. This is the fall collection. Right now it is June 5th. Tomorrow is the first day of the pre-sale for these. So I'm really excited. Thank you for watching this first video. this is my first, documentation of like what's going on here. I'm just kind of talking to the camera right now, kind of explaining what is going on right now specifically, kind of also explaining like, what it took to get to this point here. Hopefully I can document some more, hopefully I can put this together and document some more as I move forward. Now, to give you just some backstory of where I'm at this point of my life. So 2023 was one of the toughest years for me mentally. So I had just lost my business. I would say maybe like around like 2022, business income decreases by like 70%. So I am going bankrupt in my previous business, and so I'm going through a lot of financial struggles during this time. And this is probably like the biggest financial struggle that I have dealt with, because I just lost my form of income. So and I was really stubborn during this time on going to get a job and wanting to still be an entrepreneur and trying to live that entrepreneur lifestyle. And so I was very stubborn on not going to get a job because I really wanted to make it on my own. So June 2023, I was kind of going through a healing stage at that point compared to earlier in the year, where I was in a deep depression, and I just kept going. And I became extremely close to God during this time. I mean, and I wouldn't say I was like even close to God at that time, but this is when I started seeking God. So I just to kind of give you a backstory of the me that you're seeing at that time, and versus like as time progresses, the me that you're going to see basically where I'm at now. So thank you guys for watching the first ever documentation of me building out Whitelist, and I stay tuned for the next one, because I got a whole bunch of videos that I've documented during the past 2 years that I'm just editing and putting together and then uploading onto YouTube. So enjoy, guys. Thank you.